Hi there, welcome to the Sado Family channel, and here we talk about family, marriage, self-improvement and lifestyle in general. Today, I'm going to be teaching you how to cope with stress as an immigrant mom. You see, coming to a new country outside the country where they gave birth to you is always very hard. It's always very overwhelming. If you're coming in with children or you're going to have your children here, it's a different ball game, because where we come from, the way we raise family, the way we raise children is quite different from what happens here. The culture, the ethics, everything is a whole shock to anyone who is coming here for the first time. And we are all trying to cope. We are all trying to blend in. It was difficult for me. It was hard. It was exhausting for my family. And it's okay if that's the way you're feeling. That is why I've come today to share with you some strategies you can use to cope as an immigrant mom who just moved to a country and you're finding it hard to settle in. It was difficult for me when I started having my kids here, because the way we raise kids in Nigeria, where I come from, is different from the way kids are raised here in Canada. So I started reading books. I started watching videos like this. I started going to classes, looking at Facebook groups, other support groups to learn the proper way to parent kids here in Canada. And some strategies worked for me. And I had to learn to cope with these things because it's a different ball game. And here we have more of the nuclear family than the extended family. In Nigeria, you have a lot of people around you. You have the extended family, the grandfather, the grandmother, the siblings, the uncles, the auntie, all raising your kids with you. But here is more of the nuclear family, where you have just you, your husband, and the kids, all living together and trying to raise these kids by yourself. So this was totally different for me and my husband. So when we started having children, we had to learn these strategies to raise children here in Canada. The first thing in coping with stress as an immigrant mom is to acknowledge your feelings. Know that your feelings are valid. It's okay to feel exhausted. It's okay to feel like you don't even know what you're doing. It's okay to be homesick, because right now it feels like you're all alone, without your grandparents, without your parents, without your siblings. It's just you, your husband, and if you came with children and the children. But if you just came with yourself and your husband, you're just starting from the scratch. It can be very hard. It can be very exhausting, and you can be feeling really homesick. So just know that your feelings are valid. It's okay to feel the way you are feeling. Number 2, create support system. Look for small groups to join. There are immigrant classes to help you settle in. Google these immigrant classes wherever you are. They will tell you the classes to attend. That will teach you things to help you settle in here in Canada or wherever country you are in. Connect with other moms. It could be Facebook groups. It could be WhatsApp group. Just connect with them and learn things from them. Learn from real life experiences. Ask questions. Talk to people about the way you're feeling. It could be about school, because the way we school in Nigeria is quite different from the way school is run in this place. It's quite different from the way school is run in other parts of the world. So we have to learn these things. You may not really be able to relate with other people that are outside your community, but look for Facebook group of people in your community. Join these small groups, ask questions, find out, talk to people about the way you're feeling, and you'll be shocked to know that people have also been there feeling the same way you're feeling, and they'll be able to share real life experiences with you. And with this, you can also learn from them and you'll be able to cope. Number 3, prioritize self-care. Eat well, sleep well, rest as much as possible. Talk to your kids, talk with your spouse. These are the immediate people that can give you comfort. These are the immediate people that can help you. What I do, I try to send my kids to bed as early as 8 p.m. At 8 p.m., everyone is in bed so that my spouse and I can have some me time. We can also Netflix and chill, as it is popularly called. Just have some me time. Don't let your kids stay up late. This will be harder for you. And by the next morning, you are also exhausted. And if you're going to school, it's equally going to tell on them. The teachers will know that, oh, you're not sending your kids to bed early, and it could be a problem for you and your family. So take your kids to bed in time. You to relax, refresh, and get ready for the next day. And this will really help you a lot. Another thing, ask for help when needed. There are groups, there are people around that are willing to help you. Google these things. Check on your Facebook groups. Go on YouTube, learn things. You will see people that are ready to give you help. And another thing, as you can, you should learn to outsource some things you cannot do by yourself. You should learn to outsource some things to make it easier for you, like cleaning, taking care of the kids once in a while. You can have a nanny come around, take care of the kids once in a while, so you can have a me time for yourself. Don't think you can do everything by yourself. The little you're already doing is enough for you. It's a win-win for you, and you're doing more than enough. You're doing good for yourself. Give yourself some pats in the back. Gradually step into this new era that you found yourself. Gradually step into being an immigrant mom. Don't force yourself to do everything all at once. And this leads me to the next thing: reduce social media stress. Social media stress can put a lot of pressure on you. Scrolling through people's feeds that look so perfect can make you feel like you're not having enough, you're not doing enough for yourself. I remember comparison is a thief of joy. It's a thief of happiness. Nobody posts their sad times. Nobody posts when they are not feeling good. Nobody posts the bad things they are going through. All you see are the good things, and you can feel, oh, I'm not living so well. See all what people are posting. My life is not perfect enough. If these things make you feel somehow, stop scrolling through social media. Prioritize your own happiness. Put yourself first. Pick up a book, journal some things, write some things that you are grateful for. Be thankful for the things you have. If you write some things, you will see that you have more than enough. You will see that you are really happy. If you check very well, even the people that you are looking up to, that you think their life is perfect, their life may not be as perfect and as good as yours, but the only thing, they know how to put it aesthetically pleasing to the world, and you feel that, oh, their life is perfect. Block out some accounts that don't make you feel good about yourself. You mustn't be following everyone. You mustn't be looking at everyone's feed. If they don't make you feel good about yourself, then stop scrolling. Prioritize yourself. Prioritize your own happiness. Put your own happiness first, and you will feel better, and you'll be able to cope with stress as an immigrant mom. Another thing, keep connection to your roots. Do not forget your roots. Do not forget your culture. Accept Canada's culture, accept the culture of wherever country you are, and also keep your culture at hand's length. Also be aware that you have your own culture and you cannot throw them away. Teach your children your language. Watch movies in your language. Watch movies from your dialect. Watch movies from your culture. Watch movies from your country. Listen to their songs. Tell your kids about their country. Do not throw your culture away. Eat your cultural food. Celebrate some of your cultural holidays. Let your kids know where they are from. Have the sense of belonging, and by so doing, you will not be feeling too stressed. You will not be feeling like, oh, I'm all alone. You will not be feeling so homesick. Get connected to your roots. Speak to people back home. Keep good connection with them. Be connected to your roots. Teach your kids things about your roots, and by so doing, you will have the sense of belonging, and you will still feel like, oh, I'm part of something, and my culture is not totally left out. The next one, spend more time with your family. Like I said before, in this part of the world, it's more of the nuclear family than the extended family. Pay attention to your family. Spend quality time with them. They are the people you have now. You don't have this extended family that you can always run to for things. If you're not really connected with your spouse back home, you have to stay connected with your spouse in this part of the world. Be very close to each other. Do things with each other. Go for holidays, go for walks, go for trips with your family, go for trips with your kids. Don't say, oh, I have my friends, my spouse have their own friends. Let your family be your own best friend. Let your family be your closest part, because they are the only ones you have. Another important thing, take breaks if you need to. Don't feel guilty. Don't have this mom guilt when you leave your kids with someone and you take some time off to refresh. It is very important for your relationship. It is very important for your mental health. You can speak to your partner about this to help you watch over the kids while you take a little break. This brings me to another important topic. Here in Canada or any part of the world, since I mentioned earlier, it's the nuclear family we have and not the extended family. Those partners should be aware that you must give 100 in your marriage. You must give 100 in taking care of the kids, taking care of the home, and taking care of the family. Don't feel, oh, this duty is for my wife, this duty is for my husband, so I don't have to show up. You must show up 100. Give your best, and you will see everything come to life. So take break. You can ask your partner for help while you take break, or you and your partner can take break while you ask an outsider or a nanny to take care of the kids. These are very important for your mental health. These are very important in keeping your relationship healthy, because if you don't do these things, you will see yourself going from January to December just momming, hustling, taking care of the house, taking care of the family without doing anything for yourself, and at the end you're going to feel burnt out, and I do not want that for you. That's why I'm insisting, take breaks without feeling guilty. Another important thing, you must pray. You must find a community church. You must find a Bible-believing church. These are going to support you spiritually and physically, but remember, do this with wisdom. Do this with caution. Don't give too much and don't expect too much. Go to church, do your best, feel at rest, and know that God is going to help you. God is going to help you through these times. And in church, you're going to see like-minded people, like-minded moms that have the same ideas, that have gone through several things you're going through and are ready to share with you and are ready to help you. That is why you need a good church. And remember, when going to church, do engage in church gossip. Do not engage in church drama, because if you do this, you're not going to feel at peace anytime you go to church. And the church is a place you want to feel at peace, you want to feel at rest anytime you arrive. So these are my own little tips of coping as an immigrant mom. I hope this helped. I would like to hear more of how you cope too as an immigrant mom. Kindly share with me in the comment section. And if you watch this video to the end, please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.